gentlemen, you're both aware of the rules, you have no questions. Listen to my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times, all right? Touch them up now, good luck.
Both boys making their debut here tonight on Rebellion Muay Thai. Negreira, 20 KOs from his 21 wins. Obviously doesn't like going the distance, Nicholas.
He said it there, Bushy. A lot of strength in those shots.
David Pennimpede, he's just fighting his way through the ranks in Australia. There's not a lot of people that want to step up and fight for him, or fight against him. I know Danny Jones is always looking out for some good matchups, and I tell you what, Master Saineji's done it here.
So with those shots that Luca's firing off are very, very strong. Look at that, hear that slap of that right hand. Swing and a miss for Luca.
David Pennimpede, he's only 21 years of age, racked up 35 fights. I know we'd love to see him taking on Toby Smith.
Who wouldn't? Big power shots from both fighters here.
Oh, big right hand there from Luca. Can hear Donnie Miller sitting on a table behind us, calling out instructions to David Pennimpede. Big shout out to Fairtex getting behind this one as well. 5 3-minute rounds, 76 kilo weight division.
Oh, beautiful right hand there from Luca.
Big hands there from Pennimpede as well.
Tell you what, both fighters have got knockout power in their punches there, Bushy. Could be anyone's game.
Yeah, absolutely loading up in this first round. Again, normally they start off a little bit slower over 5 rounds, but no, these boys are straight into it. I said Luca, 20 KOs from his 21 wins, just obviously doesn't like going the distance. Tell you what, this is what 100% Muay Thai is all about here at Rebellion Muay Thai number 19. As I said, this is main event status anywhere around the world.
Second round of 5. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen.
So round 2. Really love the way that Pennimpede just chambers his knees when he's throwing those.
Luca just throws Pennimpede to the deck. Pennimpede fires right back.
Oh, big hands there from David. And I tell you what, one way to get Luca fired up is to drop some big hands on his chin, and then he just fires them straight back again. But David Pennimpede equal to the task.
Oh, big left there from Luca. Pennimpede backing away. Oh, beautiful left there from Pennimpede.
They were just smart work in the corner there. He's not looking phased at all. I'd be getting out of the corner because Luca's got some big hands on him, but David's just very confident in there. Oh, Pennimpede with a sneaky elbow, just missed the mark. Big uppercut from Luca. Crossing elbow. Oh, tell you what, Nicholas, for those fans that are sitting here, these boys are loading up with 110% intent every single shot.
Absolutely. And when they land, you can hear just the thunk of flesh on flesh, or whether it's leather on flesh. But either of these fighters, I reckon, could knock each other out.
You know, Luca with his 21 wins, 20 coming by way of KO. It's probably been a long time since he's had someone of the caliber of David Pennimpede standing in front of him. Luca just sort of called him on. But he's probably thinking, gee, this kid from Australia can throw them back nice and hard as well. Luca just looked at David then. David did left, right, and a leg kick. And if my hearing was right, he said, you've got nothing.
I have to concur with you. And then Pennimpede followed it up by landing him on his butt with the takedown. Nice leg kick to end the second round.
I tell you what, David Pennimpede, he has got something. Don't you worry about that, Luca.
Shout out to John Demicoli. Shout out to the beautiful catering here at St Kilda Town Hall. Luca really wants to knock the head of Pennimpede off, but can he do it? Oh, beautiful shots there.
But I tell you what, Pennimpede is as tough as they come. Said not fazed by the knockout power of Luca Negreira.
No, not at all. I mean, he just looks Luca right in the eye and just takes it and brings it right back. Oh, beautiful flying elbow. Don't see those too often into the clinch.
They're right above us in the commentary position. Luca just really throwing those big bombs, but David Pennimpede just still looking composed in centre ring.
David Pennimpade's a big unit, Bushy. He's got really strong, thick thighs, big torso.
Yeah, he's just got a beautiful build for Muay Thai. And Danny Jones has done a treat in training him up from a young fella. Danny Jones just calling out for David just to chop away at that lead leg of Luca's.
Luca's actually done a fair bit of damage to the lead thigh of Pennimpede. It's quite red, up high. Tries to step through elbow, doesn't quite make it.
Spinning back elbow, just caught on the rib cage from Pennimpede. They lock up in the grapple. Just Pennimpede with his shot. Oh, crossing elbow, flush under the eye. And he's cut Luca open wide. I don't even know whether Luca's going to make it to his feet, but that was a magnificent crossing elbow.
It's all over, Bert.
I reckon he's almost split that eye open. That's why referee Bryce Birtwistle has called it off. What a massive KO win there to David Pennimpede.
We go to the replay. Big right elbow right on the button, and down goes Luca.
And Pennimpede, as soon as he saw that, straight off from the neutral corner. And Bryce Birtwistle, of course, looking after the fighter's best interest. Let's have a look from another angle of this one. Right on the cheekbone. I tell you what, it wouldn't surprise me if he fractured that eye socket.
We think that maybe there's an orbital bone break or fracture. Look at that, and that just spun the head of Luca. The crowd here actually groaned when they saw that replay, Bushy. This is just the most phenomenal night of Muay Thai rebellion.
Yeah, and full credit to Bryce Birtwistle as well. As soon as Luca sort of lifted his head and he had a look at it, Bryce just went, nah, that's it, I'm waving this one off for the safety of the fighter. But David Pennimpede, I tell you what, long time coming to make his debut here on Rebellion Muay Thai, and boy, is he earned to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 16 seconds into round number 3. This fight ending, declaring a winner by knockout, blue corner, David Pennimpede.